This is you on the left, a professional landscape or lawn care company. You have all the proper permits, a legalized company entity, crew members, insurance, and equipment like vehicles, mowers, etc. Since you're doing everything the right way, you have overhead costs in your business. On the right, we have your competition. They're usually unregistered businesses getting paid under the table. They don't have any overhead costs because they're cutting corners and don't have to pay for insurance or payroll. They just get money under the table, which allows them to undercut professionals like you by lowering their pricing. You also have the DIY guys who do it themselves or make their teenage son do it. Either way, it's hard to compete with free labor. So, we have three scenarios: you, the professional, your competition, the illegitimate businesses, and DIY homeowners doing it themselves or their kids are doing it. If you're just doing the normal mow and blow services, you're in a tough spot. You have all the overhead, your competition has little overhead, and DIY has none. Because your services aren't unique or premium at all, your competition is anyone with a lawnmower. That means you end up having to compete on price, but since you want to do things the right way, as you should, your overhead alone means you're never going to be able to compete on price against people like this. Your competition will always have lower pricing, and the DIY guys will never have to need you for your services. Now, this puts you in a red ocean market, meaning you're in a position where you can be easily replaced by those charging less. Your competition can outprice you, and your DIY guys don't need you. So, what happens? You're forced to pick between lowering prices to land customers or trying to convince customers that your prices make sense. We end up with illegitimate companies taking a majority of your local market on pricing alone. Because again, they have lower expenses. I'm the handsome man right here, and my name is Grant Fielding, and I'm the owner of Restless Systems. And we build systems for Florida-based lawn care and landscape companies to create a scalable business system without relying on ads through our Florida premium service model. Anyways, enough about me. Now, most companies try to counter their price cutting competition by either trying to get as many lawns as possible or by ignoring their lawn care customers to focus on higher ticket landscaping jobs. But that only works if you try to get more lawn care customers to justify the low margins, which just increases your cost and strains your team, or you rely on your team to try and upsell more lawns or landscape packages when they have time. But they often lack sales experience and get burnt out because they aren't salesmen and they aren't paid to do that. So this is what typically happens is a lawn care company will try to increase its revenue and profit by getting more lawns, which will farther lower their margins and costs and overhead. And then you're like, oh crap, need more money. So you go and do more lawns. So you end up in this vicious cycle of constantly chasing more properties at low cost while simultaneously increasing your cost. Instead, you should focus on high quality customers while offering more services. This means you make more money per customer while keeping your costs lower. Let's take a customer who offers both maintenance and landscaping packages. Instead of just doing mowing or just doing landscaping, they're doing both. Their landscape maintenance package is at a much higher price than just your usual typical mow and blow and leave kind of thing. What they're able to do is have high profit year-round maintenance services plus high profit large landscape services, and this equals out to high profit monthly recurring revenue on top of big ticket landscape work. Now, this isn't a crazy concept. Most of you have probably considered a business like this or are doing it to some degree, but let me show you how we actually do this. Here's how our system works. We get you the right customers who will do this kind of work. They'll do large landscape work with you and care enough about their property to do in-depth maintenance services. Then we build the whole system on the back end to help organize and automate everything. Our system doesn't focus on ads, but on how people actually find lawn care and landscape providers. Let me show you how. When you get a lawn care customer, our automations upsell additional services such as palm tree leaf removal, irrigation, landscaping, fertilizing, bush trimming, etc. Then we send a feedback form to collect positive reviews. It only collects positive reviews and sends negative feedback elsewhere. Happy clients receive referral campaigns to reward them for sending you even more clients. Your Google Business Profile starts ranking higher because of the positive reviews, which brings in more clients to the system. We promote a premium model that includes all lawn care services on a set calendar, allowing you to increase your ticket per visit by 2 to 3 times. P.S. We can also do this for your current and past clients. Now, what this means, you might be thinking? Well, you can activate low-cost campaigns during slower seasons. You can reduce the amount of time you need to run ads and sometimes don't have to run ads at all. And 3, you can maximize word-of-mouth referrals, which we know is how most people find their best clients. What's all included in this? So you'll get a full website built to get new clients, full backend system that automatically upsells for you, proven scripts and flyer designs to increase route density, entire setup and optimization of your Google Business Profile to get free leads. And P.S. We're partners with Jobber, so we can add our system on top of yours or build you a new one so your job doesn't change. You just might have to handle more clients. How much does this cost? The full system runs you $2,798 upfront plus $498 a month, plus SMS fees that amount to 0.004 cents a message. Here's the catch. We only want to work with people who are good at what they do, and since we don't really know each other, for just $497, we'll launch a one-time text campaign with upsells to your past leads and customers to see if our approach will work in your business. This way, you can see if you like working with us and vice versa, which means just one interested customer makes your money back. If you get more, well, then I guess you'll just see how well our model works. Now, let's do a little bit of math. 3 premium service model clients at $350 a month for 12 months equals $12,600 in revenue. So you make your money back plus some. And just one past client reactivated for a landscaping job, you make your money back plus a lot more. Let's say you're happy with the results. You can use this money we make you in the text message campaign to cover the setup cost, or you can take the money and run, whatever you want to do. Now that you made it this far, ask yourself, does this sound like what you're looking for? Do you see yourself using this to make your business run smoother? Would you like to start having my team set it up for you today? If you answered yes to those questions, DM me on Facebook so we can see if we're a good fit to work together. DM me at WrestleSystemsIO on Facebook. And here's one big heads up. We will only work with one client per service area. We will not work with your competition, and we will not work with you if your competition joins first.